everyone, I hope you are all having a great summer. I know that I've been enjoying the start of my summer. I'm still living here at the guy's house, and I've just been having a week to hang out here and just get some random stuff done. I'm living here with Sansi, Kata, Villas will be coming later, then Keegan and Elijah. And I'm here because I ended up getting an internship down in Fort Wayne, and I found that out the Friday of finals week, so had to have a bit of patience, but ultimately got to see God work in my life in that way, as He kind of showed me where I was going to be for the summer. Okay, so next we'll jump into this week's reading passage, which was Exodus 1 and 2. This was cool for me to dive into a little bit more because it's a section that I feel like I usually just try and breeze over, since it's the intro into the Exodus story. But the lead up to this story, which is going back to Genesis, is Joseph led his family into Egypt, and ultimately time passes and Joseph and his generation dies out, and the work that he did in Egypt is kind of forgotten by the Egyptians. And so the fear of the Israelites by the Egyptians is growing as the Israelites' numbers are growing. And so then the Israelites are forced into slavery in the efforts of the Egyptians to try and control them. So what ultimately struck out to me was the kill order that was put out for the boys that were born. Really reminded me of another passage in the Bible, which I found in Matthew 2, which is when King Herod was trying to find Jesus and stop him from taking over from King Herod, or so King Herod thought at least. And so he also put out an order for all boys to be killed that were underneath the age of 2. And so with the bad circumstances of that going on, as well as Moses ultimately becoming a murderer and then getting exiled from Egypt, this provided a really good setup to God start to work again in the Israelites' lives. And so as the story plays out, we'll get to hear from Kyle next, and we'll start to see how God's heart as He's starting His work with the Exodus story, and how He's ultimately going to be caring for the people.